This is a part 2 video looking at the demo for a game called Pandemic Train. So I said in my first video that I wanted to look at this game using easy mode just to see if it does make a change to the resources or not, because if you read the description here, it doesn't actually say anything about resources. So let's
The
try
plague.
this.
It started years ago.
We don't need to see the intro. Okay, can we... I don't know if we can skip the tutorial. It would be good if we can, but I don't think we can. So let's just try and go through it quick enough. Yeah, so shooting a... okay.
What? Of course!
What now? What now?
I'm here.
Yeah, looks like we might have to find recipe level basic. I mean, like, we can do them. So why can't we do these? Not very clear. But we do need a water thing there. We also do need a chicken coop. And I mean, if we have the chicken coop, we might as well put the greenhouse as well. I mean, that's what I did in the last run. It worked pretty well to get the cooking under control. But yeah, I would love to have the water, but we don't have the thing we need for that. I think.
Okay.
Maybe we need to find the guy with the blueprints. But then he only gave us blueprints because we had killed at least 10 enemies.
Okay.
Yes? Uh-huh.
This video probably be a short video because I just want to get an idea as to whether the difficulty will affect the resource system. Yeah, let's try autofill to see what it does. Okay, so it gives everybody a food, everybody a water. That's pretty much what I was going to do anyway. Alright, so this is the last part of the tutorial. Upgrades related to food production and animals. Maybe I might do that one. There's two things we could pick. We could pick either warehouse or food, but we need... I think it's the... Wait, additional... Well, I hope it's not just that. Additional... Give me additional... Well, he's going to give me scrap with me. Yeah, 40. Okay. So yeah, I could either dump it in here, going to give us extra scrap, which is quite necessary, but then again, so is food. This gives me 5 basic meals, so that would also be good. Yeah, let's take that for now. I mean, you could also look at the map and try and get an idea of what missions are coming up and, you know, what you need more. Yeah, so it looks like we could choose leaders here, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I think this is kind of pre-run setup. So who I pick here is going to be for the whole run. Yeah, it's a tough call. I mean, this guy uses more ammunition, but he has an additional slot in the backpack, which isn't really helpful much unless you actually have the items to put in it. That was another thing that was kind of lacking in my previous video, was the fact that we didn't really get much items, and some of the items that we did have disappeared, I thought, far too quickly. I think we'll just stick with the 2 that we know. So I think that's everything. We've got a lab here, but again, I don't have the resources anymore. We didn't have the resources anyway, only the 40 that the guy gave us. But yeah, we couldn't use it on any other buildings. It was only to the farm and the warehouse. But I think we've used it. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah. So let's travel. I think we'll go with the scrap this time. Okay, so let's try and keep an eye on resources and get an idea of how that is going. Okay, so first thing is I need to get some more fertilizer, so I mean she's the only, well okay, yeah, she's got 2, but that's, yeah.
Is there trouble?
It doesn't really matter, because this is what we call basic, which anyone can basically do.
Say no more.
So she can do that. Nobody is a specialist at the moment. No one that we can actually do anything with.
I'm here. Okay.
What now?
Yeah. Well, I need the eggs too, don't I? So, how many eggs do we have? Oh, that's weird.
How can I help? Uh-huh.
Yes?
I'm here. Yes.
30 scrap. How much is it to do a building? That's 40 for the gunsmith. And everything else looks like we got to get blueprints. Mid station, heal your crew using action point. Yeah, that's possibly a good idea. If it's a out of herbs, yeah. But we can't because we don't have the resources, so this guy I guess either cooking or
I'm here.
gathering the eggs.
I'm on it.
5 eggs at a time, that's pretty good actually.
Coming right up.
We're running out of water. Probably find some scrap. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's still, could take quite a bit of time to get, the resources. If you want to try and get all the resources on a map, you've got to go around everywhere. And the resource to actually end this particular gathering mission, we haven't found yet. Probably where the arrow is, so I guess that kind of gives you an idea of where to go. So that, if you didn't really need the resource, but you just want to get the mission done, you just go straight to it. We need everything we can get our hands on at the moment, so this is just what it takes. Yeah, these are probably the resources here. Oh yeah, looks like maybe this would be a quick way to get back to the train. It's quite nice. I think that's about everything. I don't think there's anything in the corner up there. No, I think so. That should be everything. Decent amount of scrap. The last time we went for these people here, which encounters. So an encounter in a roguelike, it could be something good or it could be something bad. That's funny, isn't it? Two different colours. We go here and we get water, which I kind of need. But yeah, this train, you know, you got to do the same thing every day. We need
Yes?
we need to make food, basically. You know, whatever it takes to make the food. But the problem is we're lacking water.
Hmm?
You see, getting veggies is going to use a water. Getting eggs is going to use a water. And a veggie. So you need water for basically, you know, anything. We do actually have enough veggies and eggs at the moment to be able to create enough food for this turn. So that's something. I wonder if we can build something useful. No, not really. Apart from a med station that could be useful, but I'm not really wanting to use resources at the moment. So what do we do? You know, what can we do that doesn't require water? We can get fertilizer.
Of course.
We can do more cooking.
Of course.
Huh?
Hmm? Coming right up. I'm here. Okay.
How can I help? Affirmative.
Standing guard. Absolutely.
There is Auto Explorer. But yeah, maybe you can't do that because there are enemies here. Not sure. Oh, we got the bone collector here. That's good. That means we can supposedly get the blueprint that we want.
Hello, travelers. I see. Please, please. Only the best assortment for my
Water
fight.
recoverer.
And how would you like to pay? Try to massacre.
Okay, so I'm not sure whether the resources are different yet. It's hard to tell because the price of things is the same. So the only way to know if there is a difference is going to be in the gathering, basically. You know, does it feel like we're gaining more resources per mission? And I mean, at the moment, it might look like maybe I am doing a little bit better this time, but you have to remember that, you know, this isn't the first time I'm playing the game now. This is the second time, and I am doing things more efficiently and you know, doing things in a better order as well, probably. Not wasting resources building rooms that we can't actually utilize at the moment because our soldiers are not upgraded enough to be able to get the benefit from the higher tier rooms. What was that I just picked up? Yeah, I didn't quite catch what it was. I thought maybe it looked like a new weapon, but I doubt it. Maybe it was a crowbar. Oh, okay. Well, that's sneaky because we need a crowbar to open that. We also need a crowbar to open this. No, no crowbar. Possibly we might find one. But I got this feeling that the game counts a use for crowbar as... yeah. 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 Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, so then you got to run all the way back, you see? So yeah, it does take a bit of time doing these missions, and there's no... I mean, there's not really much you can do to speed it up, apart from just not collecting resources, basically. Alright, so we might be able to buy another
travelers. Maybe you'd
thing
please,
from
please. Only the best assortment for my
a bar.
finest customers.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Would I bother?
And how would you like to? Please,
Hey, wait.
please. Only the best assortment for my And
Yeah,
how
what's...
would you like to? Please, please.
Okay.
Only the best assortment for my finest customers.
Yeah, we got something funny going on there. Because I do have 10 of those feet. And it's saying that you can pay 10 feet. Or you can pay one of the bones. You don't need to have both. So I'm not sure what the problem is there. Maybe you can only buy one blueprint per visit like one per mission, you know. But it's not working. Well, there's only one place we can go. Yeah. Oh, what's this? The rats have taken over the mall. We need to get rid of them. Plus 10 meat, minus morale. Minus 1 action point. Counts to be infected 70%. Minus 10 ammo. Random worker, minus 1 AP. Morale, negative. I guess the best one is probably I think I'd probably just go for the minus morale. I mean, well, that's actually minus morale. This is just minus morale. So that gives me plus 10 to me. Whatever. I'm disappointed. Terrible. Shame. Terrible. I don't know. What's going to happen? Well, nobody has got better at anything, so... but again, yeah, cooking is going to use water, so... Okay, no, cooking isn't going to use water. What's the, need of 10... Yeah. Alright, let's just use,
Yes?
veggies and the, eggs for the moment.
Yes.
What do you need me to do? Something needs doing? Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm
on
here.
Yes?
Yeah, that's right. Getting the eggs uses water, getting the vegetables uses water, but cooking doesn't use water. So, yeah, I'll probably use quite a bit of water so far.
Okay. Of course.
So Yeah, into. However, can I cancel that? Let's build a. Oh shit! Can't build because I've used all my action points. But yeah, I was going to build what we just collected, the water recoverer. Man, it's only 20 as well. That's quite cheap. Oh, we don't actually need to have a builder to build it. Okay. Lower the morale of the assigned worker. What? They don't like doing that job. Yeah, it's weird. You give them food and water and they still losing health. But I mean, the better the meal, the better quality the meal as well. So we need to get somebody better at cooking. Yeah, so we don't have anything to add there. I think there is combat here, isn't there? Yeah, let's grab a bit of a look around. There's somebody. Yeah, that's what's good about this person, is that with their gun, you do a hold the button down when you go to shoot quite a long time. Then they will do a power shot. Yeah, there must be a sniper here somewhere. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what they're kind of meaning in the difficulty, because I think it says something about you don't need to focus on combat or I don't know if it was crafting or there were two things. One was combat and crew management. I mean, I haven't really noticed difference in either one at the moment. I mean, the only reason that the combat probably looks a bit easier at the moment is because I didn't actually hold the button down in the first video. I just kind of lined up my shot and took it. And then I would flick over to the other guy with the pistol and yeah, so this guy, if you hold the button down, he'll do a kind of semi-auto or double tap. Right, what do we pick up? Crowbar, okay. So, yeah, the only thing that's kind of easier on the combat side is that my characters are taking less damage. That's pretty much it. Because the increase in damage is only because I hold the button down before I take the shot, which increases the strength of the shot. So that would have worked the same way on medium or normal, whatever the hell they call it. So combat is the most kind of enjoyable part of this game. Resource gathering it's just resource gathering. I mean, if you need to do it because you need, resource, then it's not, you don't mind it as much. But if you are only getting like tiny amounts and you actually need quite a large amount, which means that you need to do many gathering missions to be able to make one thing, if you want to make. We check all the way down here. Looks like it. So yeah, a bit of a shame that. Because we could have opened up the gate and on that way. Yeah, look, there's something down there. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah, that pink stuff is kind of annoying, but it's a mechanic of the game. So. Yeah, here it is. Ah, crow. Okay. Alright. So, let's check this out. So, we put the crowbar there, right? and it's got the number 1. So come over here, use it. And then it's got number 0. So that means that you can only use a crowbar once. I think we got T. Oh, look at that, we got herbs. Interesting. Because this guy can actually make either medicine or something to counter this. Or maybe we got some more Molotov. First aid, he gets one every mission, but I don't know whether they stack. They might stack. You don't use them. Alright, so yeah, we've got some of that coming up. Workers decided to have a little comedy event, boost morale and have some fun. Should we allow it? Jokes never hurt anyone, unknown. Workers minus morale. Let's go for the unknown because we're already down in morale, supposedly. Amazing, the crew plus morale. Good move, okay, great. But we actually need to know more information than that. Fortunately, we can't access it from here. I think you can access it when you're in the, in an actual mission, but just trying to think what key you press to do that. I don't think you can access it when you're on the train. Yeah, I can't get anything to turn up, so water, yeah, we want to look into that. But yeah, we should be able to do something in here. A serum to prepare a vaccine. Protect the crew from infection. Oh, look at that. Right, well this guy's supposed to be good at something. What can he do in here? Produce a serum. Oh, okay. So we actually need serum, which is from here. But how do you get that? By corpse. Okay. That's if we don't want the corpse for trading with that bone collector if we find them again. I guess it wouldn't hurt. Medicine of 2. Medicine of 2. Vaccine specialist. Use the infection bar during exploration. Gain infection but cannot cure the damage caused by it. Okay. 2 serum, 1 here. I thought. So anybody could do that.
I'm on it.
How can I help? Aye, aye, sir.
I have serum. Cover water. Only +1 water?
Coming right up.
Wonder if is yellow morale the yellow bar? Dunno. What happened? Did he get the water? I didn't see him doing it. Yeah, he must have done it because he's walking away.
What now?
Well, we want some cooking.
Yes?
Right, what else should we do?
With what army? Okay.
Right, 9, yeah. We got a little bit of water, but yeah, water is very expensive. Fertilizer 5, and this here requires
What?
1. Yeah, we could do a bit of that. We might as well just do water,
Okay.
but yeah, he's not gonna like doing that. Let's see what happens to the yellow bar. Yeah, yellow bar is morale.
Yes.
So they don't like doing it for some reason, but kind of needed. So that should be it. Crowbar isn't listed here. Autofill. Yeah. So we got a picture of a crowbar there. I'm not going to touch anything. Just jump in. Crowbar not showing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but it says 0. Yeah. So it's definitely single use, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, we got the bone collector again. That's pretty cool.
Hello again, traveler. Please, please. Only the best assortment for my finest customers.
Right. Well, I think a workshop would probably be quite useful, but then I also want to get a herbarium. In fact, I probably should have done something. Workshop or a forge. Yeah, so we can access quests and codex. So modules. Yeah, they're not going to tell us what they do until we actually unlock them. I would think maybe a forge does weapon.
And how would you like to pay? They lack a bit of flesh, but I
Where is he? I couldn't even see it. So is this the boss fight? Yeah. Not going to happen. I mean, it's a bit of a shame, you know. Could be able to use a crowbar more than once. Okay. Oh, maybe the next mission is the boss fight. So combat is the difference is the amount of damage that you take is reduced, which means you can be shot a lot more times. That is basically it, I think, in the way of combat.
Hello again, travelers. Please, please. Only the best assortment for my finest customers.
Let's try that one again.
And how would you like to pay?
No.
Please, please.
So
Only
it's like you can only buy once per location. Yeah, this is the boss one. Ethan. Yeah, I mean, that's what this game can feel like, because you're doing the same thing every day, so to speak. Yeah, so I should have taken vaccine with me. See, none of these people are upskilling, which is kind of annoying.
What?
Yes.
What now?
I'm on it.
Gladly.
Standing guard. Absolutely.
I'm on it.
I'm here.
I'm on it.
No. Biscuits. Alright, I might give biscuits to that guy to cheer him up. Yes, we got tea. Morale. Oh, okay. Alright, might give that one a tea. That one a tea. Yeah, looks like they've reduced the difficulty of the boss as well. Instead of being a level 3 boss, it's level 1 boss. So yeah, this fight should be easier. What's that thing? It must be the bosses. Yeah. Okay. That'll be this thing.
How dare you step on Cerdo's family land? Who are you and how dare you challenge us? Good joke, Perot. You'll get nothing instead. I'll devour your bodies. I am Agelatus, the Cerdos. Know my last name before death comes. Eat my head. Bye-bye now.
Oh, what? The lucky shot.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Eat my lead. Die, die. out, pendejo!
That wasn't a good shot, was it?
Eat my leg!
What the heck? Because I'm not back down.
Watch out, pendejo! Die, die! Swallow this! Die, die!
So this guy, he gets kind of like a free first aid kit every mission. So, oh, look at that! He actually ends up healing the other one at the same time. That's interesting. And that's the end of the demo. Interesting. So, yeah, definitely the combat is a little bit different because of the fact that you can take more damage, basically. But then they also do some things like reduce the level of the boss and make it that if you use a healing thing, it does both your leaders at the same time. But in the way of the crew on the train, I'm not too sure because the morale bar was still going down quite a lot. And the health bar was still going down quite a lot. And the action points, everything costed the same. I didn't have so much trouble with resources that run, but that could have been because I was being more efficient with the resources that I had and the resources that I was spending. And yeah, maybe just making smarter choices. The random luck I actually thought was worse. We didn't get any skill upgrades at all, and we had to deal with quite a few things that were basically hampering us, but it didn't have much effect because it was just doing things like morale, which you can counter anyway. So yes, it does kind of make things a bit easier, but it's in a way that, you know, easy would make things easier in any game. You still have to gather resources. That's just the nature of the game, basically. So the missions where you have to gather, it's still going to take, you know, half an hour. And, you know, you got to basically go to the opposite end of the map, pick up the resource, then you got to go all the way back to the train. And every day is the same thing. You got to get the ingredients for cooking. Getting ingredients costs you water, which means you also got to collect some water. And then you have to do the cooking. And then if you wanted to, you could also craft ammo, which means that I need a ammo crafting workshop, whatever it is, which I hadn't actually built one of those yet because I didn't want to spend the resources. But the other thing that you want is medicine, and then to do medicine you have to do serum, and then wait a minute. To do medicine you need to get herbs, and then to get herbs you have to have the herbarium. So yeah, and I don't know how the herbarium works, whether you need water for that. And then of course, yeah, once you end the day, you have to give everybody food and water. So yeah, it's kind of repetitive, but if you're lucky, try to just change things around yourself, which is what I was doing. I was trying to not do exactly the same thing every day. That would be quite boring. But anyway, yeah, we'll leave it at that. You know, it's okay. You know, it's not a bad game, but it's not going to be a hidden gem. But there are still glaring things with this game. One is there is a little bit of a performance. Yeah, there's a little bit of performance optimization needed. There's not too many game settings that we have here. There's nothing in the way of controls or rebinding of controls. The graphic quality settings, we've only got a preset. We don't have any advanced breakout. And yeah, there's not much in the way of gameplay settings. There's no toggle between, you know, whether you need to just tap the key or whether you need to hold it down to make choices and stuff like that, which, you know, that takes time. You know, it just feels unnecessary. But yeah, by all means, if this game does seem interesting at all to you, then try it out yourself. You can find the demo on the Steam store page. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in a future video.